Alright everybody, this week we are going to be looking at algebraic expressions, and algebraic expressions is an expression that contains numbers, variables, and operations. And when I say operations, I mean things like adding, subtracting, dividing, or multiplying. So if we look here, we have some examples. I have x plus 7, I have 3x, x divided by 2 plus 1, and 2x plus 1 plus 3x. Okay? So this is what I mean when I tell you about algebraic expressions. Alright? There's another part to this that's called evaluating algebraic expressions. So if we're evaluating, it'll look something like this. So let's say I had x is equal to 2. Alright, I'm going to call back number 1, so x plus 7. Right? So what I would do is I would take x and replace it with the value that I'm given. So I would have 2 plus 7, and that gives me 9. Okay, so when I evaluate this for x equals to 2, I get 9. Alright, let's look at the next one. I had 3x. So all I'm doing is replacing 2 with x, and I have 3 times 2 is 6. Alright, let's do one more. Let's do number 4 this time instead of number 3. I have 2x plus 1 plus 3x. Alright, so this one's a little bit different because if you notice, 2x and 3x, they're like terms. So we have to combine them. So I have 5x because 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 1. Then now I can take 5, put the 2 in, add 1. So 5 times 2 is 11, or is 10, plus 1 makes it 11. So that's what I'm saying when I'm telling you to evaluate. So when we have word problems are going to be our last part. So our word problems could look something like this. Let's say that I had a word problem that looks like 9 more than some number is, let's say, 4. It's 4. 9 more than some number is 4. So what we're doing here is we're wanting to pick out information. So I'm looking right here, and the first thing I see is some number. Some number tells me that I do not know what that number is. So that's a variable. Alright, and I'm just looking at this. It says some number. So to see the word number, I'm just going to use n as my variable. Okay? And then it says is 4. So is 4 means equals 4. And it says 9 more. 9 more is our last part. More tells me that it's going to add. So I'm adding 9 more than some number, so n plus 9 will give me 4. Okay? And then to figure out what this is, I would just solve for n. Alright? So let's do another one where we make an equation from a prompt. Let's do half of a number is 7. Okay? Well, I see is. Is tells me it's going to equal 7. I see a number. It didn't tell me what number, so it has to be n for my variable. Now it says half. Okay? Half means one of two things. You could write it 2 different ways. So if I have half a number, well, that means I could do 1/2 times that number. Or I could say n divided by 2 equals 7. Okay? So that is how you do word problems with halves or fractions. So let's do one more. Let's try, let's do 10 minus, it's not minus, I'm sorry, 10 less than, let's say, 2 times a number is, let's do 3. Okay? So, I say is, so that tells me 3. It is 3, so this whole thing is going to somehow give me 3. And then I see 2 times a number, so 2 times a number. Alright, I don't know what that number is, but I know it's going to be multiplied by 2, so I see 2n, and then I see 10 less. Well, less has to be the opposite of more, so you have to subtract 10. Alright, and that is how you pull out equations from a prompt. Please let us know if you have any questions, and this is just a reminder, it is Algebraic Expressions Week 2.